Subscribe and ring the bell to never miss an update. Hello everyone! It's the most magical time of the year. Today on Lady Mary Beth, we are shopping the Bluebird Circle's Holiday Extravaganza, where you can find Christmas decor, tabletop, and great gifts. It's shopping with a purpose, with proceeds benefiting the Bluebird Circle Clinic and pediatric neurology research with a focus on Rett syndrome. You can shop sustainably and affordably. Join me. The Bluebird Circle truly makes a difference in our community with their giving hearts. I encourage you to stop by and shop all the deals. You'll be glad you did. And pick up a free copy of the Houston Resale Guide and Map. You will find them at 615 West Alabama. This is one of my favorite days of the year when the Bluebird Circle has their holiday launch. There's lots to discover in the store today, and I'm excited for all the shoppers who can save some money during their Christmas season. And they will be lined up, and they're bringing coffee out to them today, and there will be refreshments later. I would love to hear from you in the comments what you have thrifted for this holiday season. It's always exciting to see the new additions in their Christmas shop. This would certainly make an impact with your holiday decor. And as always, you look at the price tag, and the initial price here is $350. After December 2nd, it's $175. Lots of anxious shoppers. They were wrapped around the building. There were at least 100 customers in line, and things went fast. The Santa is $350. And this is quite the bargain for a very affordable centerpiece. I like the silver. Could carry you into January. It's a complete package, and you will not believe the price. It is $6, and that went very quickly too. Welcome to the Bluebird Circle's Christmas Market, where you can thrift the gift, set a table, and decorate your home affordably for the season. This is a much anticipated yearly event, and crowds will be lining up outside. Can't wait to show you all the treasures. The doors are about to open, and there is such excitement building. They have lined up for well over 1 hour, wrapped around the building, and here they come. These are dedicated shoppers, and they are looking for great gifts, holiday decor, and probably some table settings. They have refreshments, a very well-organized store and operation for the busiest day of the year. And I enjoy seeing what the shoppers find. You can even take home a dining table. It's not all about the china crystal silver or toys. We will walk into my favorite section of the store and find some amazing deals and talk about the history of some of these brands and collections. And don't you love that lighting fixture there? Always fun to discover the new setting. Welcome to the Nest. In this area of the store, you will find holiday dinnerware, high-end decor, collectibles, and angelic finds. Let's have a look. Everything you could need to make your season bright. Lots of great collections. We've got some nutcrackers. We'll take a look at those, dishes, and we'll talk about some of the elements of the table. But first, let's look at this beautiful display. And these items also go very quickly. And this one is exceptionally well priced. With a walk on the wild side, we'll take a look at this highly collected brand and a bit of the history. The Jewel of Africa for some Christmas magic. Well priced at $60. I don't think it will make it to the next markdown. The Mark Roberts Jewel of Africa Santa is number 171 of 500 made. He has lots of detail here, and his robe carries that Mark Roberts tag. He's priced at $60, and the retail would be probably about $600. And there's so much more to discover here. You have to look carefully. Things are well hidden. A pair of deer. Wouldn't this be a great centerpiece? Well balanced and the perfect gift to go along with it. The deer are priced as a pair at $75. I think these sold within the first 30 seconds of the doors opening. Another vast collection. And we'll talk about the history of some of these. And there are many elements that you could bring together for a wonderful setting. And if you're trying to find the perfect gift for someone that has everything, you found it. My favorite Christmas tradition, the Räuchermännchen, the German smokers. Many of these are also made by Steinbach. And all of them come from the Erzgebirge, the Ore Mountain region of Germany. And they do not depict kings and soldiers like the nutcrackers, but instead the everyday man, oftentimes St. Nicholas or a peddler, perhaps a chimney sweep, many different occupations. And I will show you how these work. I know many of you collect the nutcrackers, but I would like to share some of the history of the Räuchermännchen and show you how these work. That's quite a large collection. I think last year they had maybe 2. And this year they have over 150 nutcrackers and lots of the German smokers. This is the fabric seller. He's priced at $80, and it would traditionally be about $150 retail. Here he's got his scissors for cutting and his Maßstab for measuring, all of these beautiful fabrics. And if you turn it over, you will see the Steinbach sticker, and that tells you it is the original, and it is of course made in the Erzgebirge. And this is what you need to make your smoker properly work. I will show you how we place this, and I bring this over from Germany. It is Räucherkerzen. You can find this online as well, and it has different fragrances. Tannenduft, and it is incense. You take one of these cones and you place it inside. The violinist actually makes music. Here he's got a built-in music box. You pull that string. He's priced at $75. To place the incense, we remove the top portion and we place the incense cone. And you would normally take a match or lighter. There's no flame and it starts smoking. And then you replace the top and the smoke will come out of the mouth. Usually there's a pipe hanging down. It looks like this one got lost. And that's how it all works. You could have 3 or more for impact. That certainly would tell a great story. I had a private tour of the holiday decor at the Taste of Texas. Mrs. Nina Hindi showed us her new nutcracker collection that was donated by a friend. They wanted to keep everything in one place for many people to enjoy, and it is definitely worth a visit. And he looks rather regal. Lots of wonderful additions here. Steinbach nutcrackers are made in the Erzgebirge, the Ore Mountain region of eastern Germany. It is a brand that is known for tradition and style. Highly skilled craftsmen make these with the finest materials and lots of tradition. Nutcrackers were traditionally carved as kings or soldiers to offer protection, and you will see their white teeth that ward off the evil spirits. This one is extra special. It has a brass plate commemorating the 75th birthday of Christian Steinbach, and also has some more information here. Santa is musical on his sled and his Tannenbaum, toys for the boys and girls. Priced at $75. Gold is an elegant addition for your holiday decor. Santa Claus is making his list and checking it twice. He's priced at $40. And the angel taper candle holder is $12. These are exceptional prices. And this lovely angel at $12 would be perfect on a mantle, a sideboard, many ways to incorporate her into your decor. From Department 56, a nativity set that is beautiful, well priced, and has lots of our favorite gold, $65. That's an exceptional price, and it is complete, lots of detail. Department 56 is sold at Dillard's and other stores. The reason for the season? The Holy Family and baby Jesus. Lots of Santas out today, and each one tells a different story. This one is full of gifts, and I like the nostalgia with the aluminum tree that we will see. And in the toy department, they actually do have a 1950s aluminum tree. We'll take a look at that shortly. Santas are, of course, highly collectible, and they sold rather quickly. I like those cookie jars, collectible ornaments. It'd be hard to choose between the snowman and Santa. The angels, and a favorite holiday pattern, one that you probably have seen often. I know in our thrift travels, each cup and saucer is priced at $5. That would be a great table favor. From Spode Christmas. Spode has a rich history. Founded in 1770 by Josiah Spode at Stoke-on-Trent. He was a famous English potter. And this most popular Christmas pattern launched in 1938. Spode Christmas was designed by Harold Holdway, who later became design director for Spode. Just add plates. If you're looking to have some festive dinnerware for your table, $34 for 6 dinner plates is an excellent price. And these are made in England, which is a plus because today all of the Spode Christmas is made in China. Another reason to shop resale. Many of us are invited to holiday gift exchanges this time of year. This does not have to be someone's pattern. $12 would be a great gift idea. And for $10, the cake server. Everyone loves Spode Christmas. And lots of brand new in-box sets today with the glassware, dishware. Excellent prices. It's the bottom shelf advantage, a service for 12 different pieces for $50. This sells for $350 on Spode's website, and they have 2 packs. For $100, you could have serving for 8. Some sweet and petite pieces that go with this collection. A tiny teapot for $3. You could even fill that with flowers. $10 for this jug, which is great for milk. Could even use that as a vase. I've shared many ways to incorporate pitchers into your everyday. Great deal. And in the glassware, I had not ever seen a matching pitcher. That certainly is a good find. This much-loved holiday pattern has also expanded to glassware. You can find different sizes, including the iced beverage, very popular in the South, priced at $40 for 8 glasses. That's a good price. They also have some new in boxes. Love all the ruby glass. And my favorite holiday pattern from Lenox. I'll tell you more about this. Those green champagne flutes are fabulous. We have different sets here. They're not all priced together. Dinner plates for $180. And if you compare this to retail or even secondary market, you're still getting a good deal. Salad plates, of course, are great for dessert. $140 for the set. Lenox Holiday launched in 1974 and has become a Christmas classic with the traditional red and green, holly and berries, and 24-karat gold rim. Lenox says it is dishwasher safe. I do prefer to wash mine by hand. I acquired this at an estate sale, and it's one that I've always admired. With any popular pattern, they do expand to gifts, glassware, linens, and decor, including ornaments. This is an ornament that I found at St. Christopher's resale, and I had China Baroque make this into a pendant. A favorite collectible this time of year, Fitz and Floyd, and this large Santa sold rather quickly to a viewer who carried it around the entire day. He was just worried it might not stay on that hold table. He had quite a find there. Priced at $150. And they do price things well below retail. And this dish is $18, another great deal. I just love the Santas. Fitz and Floyd started in Dallas, Texas in 1960 by Pat Fitzpatrick and Bob Floyd. It is well priced, and they focus on hand-painted ceramics for tabletop decor and gifting. The Santa is $18. Always turn it over and look for that back stamp, which is a roadmap to the history of a piece. Here we have Fitz and Floyd Essentials, remembering Santa. And that double F you will also find molded into pieces. Occasionally, it only has a sticker. Getting in the Christmas spirit with Santa, who is lighting the way to great gifts, including this Christopher Radko with lots of detail. He doesn't just make the ornaments, he lends his name to some ceramic and porcelain pieces. It's actually a cookie jar, which would make the perfect centerpiece. And from Lenox, it's a merry-go-round, $45. And it's musical. And there are also some crystal pieces. There's some great gifts here, including a pair of Val Saint Lambert gardenia candlesticks. These are classic. I absolutely love these. And who would ever refuse crystal candle holders? And the best deal today is this Lenox Christmas tree dish. It is brand new in a box, priced at $8. You can't beat that. And here's an up-close look at the Val Saint Lambert acid-etched stamp. A great deal from Lenox, new in a box. Love those candle holders. We will see yet another holiday dish pattern, and this is transferware. And each piece is rather unique. 'Twas the night before Christmas, with lots of different sayings from the famous Christmas story. With a beautiful back stamp. I'll tell you more about Noble Excellence and the manufacturer. $2.95. 'Twas the night before Christmas. I added this pattern a few years ago. I have featured it in a visit to my home on my breakfast table. And I chose this as a nod to my ancestor, Clement Clark Moore, who wrote this poem, originally called A Visit from St. Nicholas, and published anonymously in the Troy, New York Sentinel in 1823. It is made by Johnson Brothers. This carries a Noble Excellence back stamp, which is made for Dillard's by Johnson Brothers. Has lots of detail even on the back. This is a wonderful set, priced at $2.95. I like that they include a direct quote from the poem in what became the Christmas story. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Teacups and saucers with a saying, then what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Clement Clark Moore created the visual for Santa Claus as we know him today, and also inspired holiday gift giving. A man after my own heart. Each piece in this dinnerware pattern has a different nostalgic motif. Wedgwood Jasperware collector's plates can be such fun to present. You can simply have one on your entry table or use them in some interesting and creative ways we'll talk about shortly when we find the Waterford annual plates. And a great deal on the new in box Jasperware ornaments. For $15 or $20, you can't find a great gift in a box store. I think these are very well priced. A blue Christmas can be a good Christmas. Lots of great choices here, including this $6 snowflake runner that can carry you into January, and I see some Wedgwood jasperware. A hidden gem with this dish pattern. I always love finding something that reminds me of Germany. I'll tell you about the history and the design behind the Naif Christmas. Another bottom shelf advantage, 9 Villeroy and Boch plates for $24. I'll tell you all about this pattern. Add a touch of whimsy to your holiday table with this Villeroy and Boch Christmas Naif, a pattern designed by French painter and contemporary artist Gérard Laplau. He was born in 1948. He created a Christmas card for UNICEF that got the attention of V&B, and they asked him to design a pattern, and that is known as Design Naif, that launched in 1979 and is still made today. And these winter scenes would be a fun addition to your holiday table. Naif is a style of painting that depicts childlike simplicity in its subject matter and technique, and each piece has a different winter scene. The retail on a dinner plate is $32. Mark Roberts fairies are highly collectible, and they have them displayed nicely here. They're replenishing throughout the day, and definitely a huge savings off of retail, especially if it's a limited edition that is harder to find. Celebrate the Magic is number 212 out of 900 made. Some great colors. Love that butterfly. Mark Roberts was founded in Santa Ana, California in 1984, and he specializes in decor and collectibles, witches, elves, Santas, and fairies. These are highly collectible, and you will see the luxury fabrics and attention to detail with all the adornments. They are always limited edition and have their own booklet and serial number. It's an affordable way to add Waterford crystal to your table setting. Classic and retired patterns. Stemware is essential for your holiday table setting. I like to choose one that is for all seasons. This Waterford Crystal Lismore goblet is well priced at $17.50. It was designed in 1952 by Miroslav Havel for Waterford Crystal. It is their #1 selling pattern and #1 across all tabletop. They also have saucer champagnes that are well priced at $25, and this would be great for dessert or sipping some bubbly. Here's another look at my favorite Lenox Holiday with some champagne flutes that maybe we didn't notice before, in ruby red, and they also have them in emerald green. That would be a tough choice. You've got two options with champagne flutes, or you could mix these from Cristal d'Arc. These glasses spell Noel on the stem. They're priced at $26. Some have 9 and some have 10 stems. This resale shop is a great source for setting a holiday table. And it's an easy start with the Christmas classic, Lenox Holiday, and some beautiful crystal. Some great stemware options with the Cristal d'Arc champagne flutes that spell out Noel. They're priced at about $3 each. The classic Waterford crystal with the Ballymore pattern, similar to Kildare and Ballyshannon with that cross cut. It's priced at $35, and that is a retired wine. The Brookside from Marquis by Waterford you do find in a lot of resale shops. It's priced at $25 and is a great size for a water goblet. Many of the major tabletop manufacturers have annual ornaments, plates, and also collections, angels or Santas. And Waterford Crystal is no exception. Brand new in boxes. These ornaments are well priced at $15. They would have been about $65 retail originally. And these have the jeweled hangers. Marquis by Waterford, also some Texas ornaments, and Christophe. This is a French silver company. $20 is an exceptional deal. And even if it is an annual ornament, perhaps the year doesn't mean as much, I think it's still a great addition to your tree. Lots of great Texas ornaments there in the back. And these plates, what to do with them? We'll talk about ways that you can incorporate this into your table setting or decor. Could even put this on the vanity, use it as a jewelry dish. And the price is right, $25. This sold for $95 back in 1995. I do remember that well. This is an exceptional plate. Lots of detail. I like the edging. 1994 was a good year too. And the angels are singing in 1998. Such a pretty piece. What to do with an annual plate? You find these at antique consignment and thrift stores, and it often has a year with a design. This happens to be from the 12 Days of Christmas collection from Waterford. You could, of course, use it as a jewelry dish, display it in your home seasonally. And I like to use this as a dessert plate. You can even use it as a base for a soup bowl. There are many ways to incorporate this into your everyday during the holiday season. Such an elegant look with that regal Santa and this Victorian furniture. It's a quality with craftsmanship that we don't find in furniture stores today. And the price is right at $800. That is a great deal. It would be so much more in an antique store. I like how they pull all these different components together to create a living space, and we are ready for Christmas with this tree. Gold is an elegant look for the holiday season. They have lots of great choices here in this fabulous tree, and also a Victorian cabinet. A nod to the mid-century with some authentic furnishings and metal serveware. Perfect with the aqua. Aqua pairs well with mid-century, and they've got some great choices here and some metalware, which is great for entertaining. And now we're on to Toyland. We will find some vintage items as well. Santa definitely stops here. There's his sleigh. It's fun to be a kid again. They have lots of nostalgia here with the vintage dolls, Madame Alexander and Cabbage Patch Kids. There's so much to discover here and lots of opportunity for gifting in Toyland. It's always a good idea to thrift the big ticket item for children. You would normally unbox it anyway and assemble it, and this way it's already done for you. And that would certainly bring some excitement Christmas morning. And some whimsical decor. Lots of dolls. And the tree is definitely ready to go. I see an Anna Lee Peace doll there. And everything is well priced. I like that table and chairs as well, priced at $145. And that looks to be vintage. And here's Santa with his pocket watch. And a Madame Alexander doll. Lots of Barbies new in boxes. Perfect for the collector. You can certainly thrift the gift that goes under the tree. They have a huge selection of Barbies brand new in a box, including this holiday Barbie, and also a caddy and a Benz. Let's have a look at Toyland. I know many of the Barbie collectors look for the vintage. They actually do have a Barbie playhouse that is from the 1960s. A Cabbage Patch Preemie. Those were the rage in the 1980s. You couldn't even find them. And it does add value for collectors when something is new in a box. There's a doghouse, lots of games and puzzles. And there were a lot of savvy shoppers today, and a 4-year-old who would be delighted to have this baby Benz. And he's actually using some of his birthday money combined with Christmas. I got to visit with him, and he's the proud owner. And now for a look at some vintage finds. A spectacular tree. This is harder and harder to find. And that's a great deal. A touch of vintage with the red and white dinette set. It looks like a candy cane. And the aluminum tree, which is priced at $95. That will go fast. And for $10, you could add some mid-century in your window. This could be a tabletop tree as they have displayed it. I would love to know how the new owner is featuring this. Perhaps a reseller purchased it. Snoopy, always popular. And that dinette set is such fun, $700. And you can see the shopping frenzy. And I met lots of viewers today who found some amazing deals. And I was able to shop for Christmas as well. What a great day this has been at the Bluebird Circle. So glad you joined me today for the Bluebird Circle's holiday market. We found lots of deals, including this Lenox for $8 and Spode Christmas for $12. You can definitely thrift the gift this season. Thanks again for joining Lady Mary Beth. Elevate your everyday with Christmas thrifting.